Okay, it's time for more Metal Gear Solid. You guys, we have activated 2 of the 3 PAL keys, so final objective, heat the key. We have to do that to shut off Metal Gear Rex, which is right over there. Isn't that cute? Just sitting right there in front of us. This is going to be... I don't know, maybe I'm like over-exaggerating once again, as I want to do, how annoying this part is, but we are going to have to do quite a bit of backtracking to get the key heated. And we're going to have to, first we're going to have to deal with this guy. Let's try an old box trick. Let's be in an inconspicuous spot, like here. Let's see if this works. I gotta figure out one way to get past this guy on the return, right? Otherwise, what's the point of anything if I can't figure out one way to trick this dude? Oh, this is kind of a bad position, because we're jammed, so I don't know. I'm facing the wall, so I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Feel free to keep walking.
Get out of the way.
Are you must be kidding me. And then I tossed a shaft. Okay. He heard me. But I'm gonna keep booking it regardless. So, yeah, like I said, there has to be a way to, like, outsmart that guy, because otherwise you couldn't get Big Boss rank at the end of the game, but... Clearly my feeble brain is not good enough to beat this guy. And just to outgun me every time. Plus side, we get to stare at Rex some more. Oh, so cool, all these camera angles. Is the key warmed up already by now, out of curiosity? No, it's still blue for cold. Interesting. Maybe there isn't a timer. Maybe I'm just imagining. Maybe it's all in my brain or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so, like, we got the key to cool down by going into the cold room. So, we're gonna have to find a hot room to get the key warmed up to get the final mode. Yeah. If you think about it for a second, there's really only one candidate. The very first room of this area, that, like, smelter area, that place from the end of Terminator 2. We have to go all the way back there. All the way. So first we have to go to the room with Raven, then we have to take those giant elevators that are booby-trapped along the way. Then we're in there. Now those goddamn elevators... Ugh. The thought of me having to go so far, I don't know, it just makes my skin rankle. Knowing that there's all those dumb Claymore traps and everything else we're gonna have to worry about. Arg. So this feels a little bit to me like... Dare I say padding? Maybe I will say this feels a little bit like padding. Because this game is really short, honestly. It's kind of... Yep, that's in store, I suppose. A lot of that in store coming up, I suppose. Good thing that there's a ration there, though. That's very kind of them. Let's just put these on, I guess. Oh yeah, no, we had the Stinger missiles full. But the ration's very nice. Kind of them to just put one there. Oh, and more shaft grenade. Very, very kind. Yeah, the game, like, it surprises me how short this game honestly is. These areas are kind of short, really, and the whole game is like just a couple of areas, really, when you think about it. And then, like, you're done, basically. Oh my god. Of course, this isn't padding, because this is a core part of the gameplay is dealing with sneaky guards, so... I hesitate to say that this is artificially lengthening the game, but... Okay. There we go. Trick the guards. But the fact that we have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to deal with these key things, yeah, I kind of feel like that's something to add to the length. There's plenty of moments like this in this game, you know, that where we've, like, been sent back and we've had to go back. And I'm being, like I said, I'm being maybe a little too mean. Like, the concept of, like, having to retrace your steps isn't a crazy one in video games, not necessarily a bad one, but this one just rankles me. Oops. Tossed that shaft. Oh well. Just kind of rankles me having to do this. Not to mention the feeling of the damn timer, of having to run with the key possibly, like, warming up. And you have to run through that cold room. That always, like, scares me, because I'm like, oh god, this key's supposed to be warm now. But I'm running through this cold room. Oh, good gosh. Is it going to, like, cool down again? Like, that always kind of makes me panic a little bit in this part of the game. But it's doable, obviously, because, you know, that's one way that I'm over-exaggerating this, of course, is that this is entirely doable, this part of the game, since people, you know, have played this game. Tons of people, so it's all good. And I should say, oh, never mind, I should say nothing.
Snake. It's about Naomi Hunter.
Ah, right, this.
The Colonel. He's looking into it. Turn your monitor off. Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead. Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear. Okay, so what's up? I've got a good friend in the Pentagon. Yeah? He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
Oh.
An assassination weapon? Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye? No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Oh, so you have heard.
It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but what are you trying to say? It's too similar. What is? The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack? Yeah. Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Oh my.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it? Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Hell yes, she did.
Machines.
Yeah.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was. Does the Colonel know? I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her. Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Oh.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything. So it's true, isn't it? Naomi, I can't believe it. That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere. Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about. But Snake, you might be infected too, you know. All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Even though Miller was just implying that the Colonel might be in on this whole thing. But sure, okay, Snake, I guess we'll just trust Campbell on this. Okay, so this was the room with, there's like gun cameras and there are claymore mines. And I think they respawned. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's one. I should try to memorize the pattern while I'm here. Hold on. Hold on. There's a bunch of them over there. So if I clip really close to this guardrail here and come here, when I'm coming back, I mean, I should be able to avoid the claymores. Then it's just this gun camera here. Which kind of looks like I might be able to sneak underneath it. I'm just gonna play it safe for now. Got so many shaft grenades. Gotta use these sometime, yeah? Yeah, so there's a big subplot going on, of course, involving Naomi and this Fox guy now, this double agent stuff. Very mysterious, very mysterious. But yeah, we do still have to stop Metal Gear, so we'll have to worry about that at a later moment. Hey, look at this. We're basically already at the smeltery, so okay, like I said, it isn't actually as bad as I think, but like, goddamn, just the thought of like, oh man, all the way back here and then back, it's just something about it makes me go, yikes. And I should say, this one is one thing where actually the GameCube remake Twin Snakes, which is often considered, you know, inferior to the original. I don't know if inferior is the right word, but it's considered like not as good in a lot of ways. Like there's faults with it, shall we put it. But I think it actually has a real quality of life thing that's very well done. There are hidden pipes inside Rex's hangar, the very room we were in, that you can use to heat and freeze the key. There's like a coolant pipe and a what is it? Like a steam pipe or something, which I think they might damage Snake, but a little bit of damage for the cost of not having to backtrack so much seems fair in my books. You just pop them with your gun and you stand in them and you get the key changed. And it's like really cool because it's like not. That sounds like that's like dummying this whole puzzle out, like just so easy. But it's like it's not pointed out in any way. It's just like if you use your powers of observation, you happen to notice these pair of pipes. You like can realize like, oh, hold on, could this work? So I think that's very cool. What's with the alarm show? So while we're here, even though I said I was annoyed by all the backtracking, I actually want to go back from here real quick like. Oh, just gotta deal with this guard up here. Okay, I think it's safe to cross now. Please tell me the fast travel elevator is here. It is. Whew. I actually was reminded while editing the previous episodes, there's a level 7 door in the snowfield. A level 7 door, and we now have a level 7 key. So I'm really curious as to what is there. I don't remember at all, so I want to do this while we're here. Let's go really quickly. Always hit the wrong button. Let's go really quickly check out what the secret bunker has in it. I'm fascinated, honestly. Oh, what's this? Oh, a lone wolf. Oh, goodness. Do you think they're angry at me again? After, I gave up the napkin, the handkerchief, sorry. And Sniper Wolf is gone. Oof. Very sad. I know there's some implications, at least in MGS4, that she was... Oh, it's a baby wolf dog, yay. There's implications that she was, like, reincarnated as a wolf in MGS4. I wonder if this is supposed to lean in on that. This is it? It's just a room with a bunch of ammo in it? And a trio of gun cameras? Well, you know what? For an encounter that's coming up, it's actually good to stock up on Stinger missiles, so I guess it's nice that this was here, but... Man, a level 7, bunker. I was expecting something really crazy, like some... I don't know what, but like some unique item or something, rather than just an ammo stockpile. Oh well. Curiosity sated. Now we can return to the business at hand. Okay. I guess I haven't talked too much about Twin Snakes while doing this Let's Play. I haven't played it. I've only watched, like, clips of it, so I only have an inkling of what the game is like and some of its interesting problems. It's... Okay, let's... I always find this kind of a confusing complaint because it feels like it feels like it's like par for the course for the series, but it has some ridiculous action scenes in it, Twin Snakes. Like, that's what people always laugh about, is like, they're like way overblown, because like the director of that game was not Kojima. He only produced the remake, Twin Snakes. And it's said that the director of the game, it was called like Silicon Planet or something, the company, I forget the name exactly, but he was like a huge Matrix fan. Hey, look, it's warmed up to yellow, but we gotta get it to red. He was like a huge Matrix fan, this guy, so he wanted to have like crazy Matrix, like over-the-top action scenes, which means that Snake does ridiculous flips in cutscenes and absurd like tricks and stuff that kind of goes against the grain, because even especially since Metal Gear Solid was still a little bit more grounded than the later Metal Gears. So, and Snake is kind of supposed to be like... In a world of superhumans, he's kind of supposed to be the Batman, Captain America, Hawkeye character. To some extent, he's supposed to be an average Joe in like comparison to all the like supernatural stuff going on. Red, okay, very good. So it's a little silly to like, you know, the cutscene where you fight the Hind D, where the Hind D fires a missile at Snake, and Snake jumps in the air on top of the missile, and he like uses the missile to like jump even higher in the air, and then you get a shot of the missile exploding behind him while he fires a like a Stinger missile at the Hind, and it's like, what? Okay, so now we're on a timer. Actually, let's de-equip that just in case that affects its rate of cooling. So now we are on a timer, so we gotta get to that Rex room. As I mentioned, that's you know, dumb, but dumb in a fun way. So like I'm a little easier on the like ridiculous cutscenes. He like beats the tank by throwing a grenade down the barrel of the tank cannon. That's like, what the hell? All kinds of really goofy stuff like that. And everyone makes fun of like the weird like jet engine sound effects. There's like something that they use all the time in cutscenes in that one is a camera like swooping in on a character, like zooming in, and then like there's a jet engine sound effect as it happens. That's like kind of what? Okay, whatever. But there's also, I think, what the actual like major kind of problem, and I like I said, this is just my hearsay and watching clips. Maybe it's not as bad in the actual game, but the impression I had of what I think is the major problem of Twin Snakes is that it has the added like mobility options and first-person aiming and all these new gameplay tricks of Metal Gear Solid 2, but they haven't really like they haven't changed the level design at all, and they haven't really changed the guard patterns at all. So like the guards are very easy to deal with the new like mechanics. Like that, the game is kind of very easy. The levels, like that guard that we've been like having trouble with, who's right outside the command room at Rex. You could jump over the railing and crawl to the side, and you could easily like
Snake,
avert him.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
It's Naomi.
Naomi?
the traitor.
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
Oh, the sad music
I bought
again.
all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s.
Oh.
Dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned
Freaking
by England
geography
until
facts.
1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier. When he
That's
picked
Grey
me up
Fox.
near the Zambezi
Just really
River,
quickly as a
I
reminder,
was half dead from starvation, and he shared his
if
passions
anyone
with me.
forgot.
Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Grey Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who was he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes.
Wow,
He brought us to
everyone's
this land of freedom.
connected to this guy. Yeah.
Then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited too long.
Oh shit.
years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years.
I forget how cold she is here.
Thought about it for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Oh wow.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die?
Ooh.
Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide?
Wow, Snake knows
Naomi,
big words.
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right?
Uh-oh.
Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Damn. That's so cool.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation.
Oh my god. The
I just
plot
wanted to let you know that.
just thickens.
No, that's not the whole truth.
Oh, the sad music again. Enclosure is the name of this
only
song.
other thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
You can't be in here.
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
You know, it's funny, like, the Colonel in this one is the Colonel, and there's a kind of a different type of Colonel character in Metal Gear Solid 2, who's kind of different, but still, it's fascinating how, like, the Colonel in that one also has huge, like, there's similar vibes when you listen to, like, Campbell in this one, like, yell at you, and, like, kind of, like, just be like, just forget about it and do the mission, like, they're quite similar after all, aren't they, these two characters? I'm being a little oblique here because I don't want to spoil, although I guess just by bringing it up I've caused some spoilers. Okay. Let's see if I can speed on my way through here. Look at that. That I'm pretty happy with. You know, this room scares me, like I said, because my card is all warmed up. And it's still warmed up, but I'm always so scared because I'm in the cold room. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get colded and I'm going to have to do it all over again if I take too long. There we go. Yeah, so, man, I got my thoughts all over the place because I was talking about Twin Snakes, but now I gotta talk about the huge plot twists here. They're really cool. I love that, like, this is when the plot, like, really does get all sticky and conspiracy and plot twisty because, it's been fairly straightforward so far, but now all the mysteries are starting to come out and pay off, and it's so cool that Naomi has ulterior motives, but then there are ulterior motives going on for why the Fox Die thing happened. Ah, so much fun. So yeah, the pipes would be somewhere here in Twin Snakes, here on the right, that you could just run over and take care of them. But yeah, well, I would love a way to, like, crawl. Actually, in this part, I would love to be able to hang off the railing and avoid this guy. That would make this part much simpler, much more appreciable. Overall, it does seem like the game becomes rather trivial, Twin Snakes, when you have all those options to outsmart the guards with, and your first-person shooting and everything. That just, you know, makes life very much easier. And I watched the Ocelot boss fight, the Twin Snakes version, is hilariously simple compared to the one here. Not that this game's Ocelot fight is like a particularly complex boss fight, but because you have first-person shooting in Twin Snakes, you don't even have to run around and chase Ocelot. You can just, like, hide behind a pillar and peek out and shoot him. The only challenge is, like, trying not to hit President Baker, basically, and also, like, trying to survive all the ricochet shots that Ocelot takes, but, like, that, like, eats up basically most of the excitement of that fight. It's, oh yeah, okay, the PAL key, come on, please be red. It's still red! And we did it! We beat the game! Whew.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete.
Hooray! Metal Gear
Code activated.
is active? Holy foreseeable plot twist!
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally
The shielding that
killed him during
Baker had.
interrogation.
Similar shielding
In other
on
words,
him.
We weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met. What do you mean? Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me.
I really like this plot twist. It's very cool.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home.
Oh
He's
my
been dead for at least 3 days.
goodness!
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Oh no! And he... This is so funny. He's on the phone, but he takes
How the...
off his
Served
class.
your purpose. You may die now.
What's even funnier is that he keeps doing the American accent until, Oh god, gas! He triggered the gas trap. Okay. No, that's the wrong item. Gas mask. Oh god, what do I do? Campbell, help!
Snake, gas! Do something! Snake, call Emmerich. He should be able to break through security.
Good idea. Emmerich is the Otacon's the boss guy here. Yeah, I love that he keeps doing the American accent. That he's pretending to be Miller, Liquid. So he's doing the American accent even after he's revealed, haha, I'm the bad guy actually.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
But hold on for a minute. I don't have a minute. It's poison gas. Oh my god. Although they give us a ration in case we start taking damage. Thank you.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Oh, sweet. So that was just a bit of a you were scared by the gas trap, I guess, was the point of Liquid! That was really funny, him running by there. Oh, this finale's great. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like this latter half of the game as much as the beginning half, but it's still a great game, and there's still good stuff here. Especially the rest of this finale. Well, the final sequence is also a little bit nyeh, but this coming up is good stuff. Liquid, get out of that giant robot!
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
I forgot that line. It's so good.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and Decoy
We've been a
Octopus.
walking murder machine
Mean.
That's right.
all the time.
You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
Oh.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
My shopping list of demands.
But that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So
Bullshit!
You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins.
Oh.
We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine.
Sacre
You got all the
bleu.
old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you.
This is super
Can you
not how
understand what
genes
it's
work.
Like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
God, what an edgelord.
I'm the one.
This is not how genes work, but we'll let it slip for the
So obsessed with big bars.
purpose of the story.
Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me.
That's right, they're clones of Big Boss, if you
killed
didn't
our father with your own hands.
realize yet.
You stole
Not only that they're
Son's
clones, but
revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began.
freaking Big Boss
I will
clones.
surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded
That's
into
so
my
petty.
genes.
I'm not like you. Nice trigger finger there, Snake.
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
Yeah, I mean, you really thought we wouldn't fight this robot in this game? You know, like, obviously we were gonna have an encounter with this thing at some point. It wouldn't be as easy as shutting it off with the keys.
How do I stop it?
Good Christian! Oh boy. Look at this nice arena they have ready for us for... It's kind of the final boss. Let's say first phase of the final boss. Metal Gear. It's so cool. I love this robot. This fight's a little bit challenging, but it's good shit still. First, let's use our patented technique of running away. Holy shit! Yikes! Get into cover! Oh god. Oh jeez. Seems to have a big old radome there tracking us. Oh boy. Sniffing around for me. How does Liquid know I'm here? Oh boy. Okay. Any hot tips anyone got to offer? Because...
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Good point. We'll get on that. Maybe Nastasha will know something smart about this thing.
I am a military analyst and an expert on high-tech weapons, but I don't know anything about Metal Gear. Why don't you ask Dr. Emmerich?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. Otacon, help!
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
Damn.
Using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually.
Aw, damn it.
Great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. You just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Ah, even Snake smiles at that because it's so good. God damn it, you giant nerd. Your giant nerdiness is gonna be the one thing that saves us, Otacon. I love you. Just gonna get this robot off my ass. Okay. Well, Radome is the thingy with the, Radome is the thingy that's casting that, vision cone. It's what Liquid is using to track us. So, alright. Best way to hit that, actually the only way to hit that, really, get the Stinger. But we have to get in front of it. Or maybe we can blind shoot it from here? No, no, no. Rex flipped around. Where is he? Brother! I can't find you! Oh, this is so risky. Gotcha! Now he is mad. So now let's talk about what Rex does. He's got 4 attacks, basically. That's really bad. That's his long-range move, as he shoots out missiles. More of a grenade launcher, really. He can also step on you, obviously. That's his one big move. Oh, here come the missiles. Missed me. Damn, he's got machine guns that he uses at close range, and at very close range he uses a high photon laser. Alright, we got the whole platter of Rex moves. Also, he can step on you, is the one big one. Oh! So... Oh, God. I find that there's... No, God. Oh, God. Okay. This is not an easy fight, I have to say. Rex is rather relentless, but here's what I find is the easiest way. Boom. So you can blind fire Stinger missiles, and Rex takes a long time sitting on its ass when it uses its missile launcher, so you can just do that. You don't even have to wait for the lock-on. So the easiest way I find to fight Rex is to bait out its missile shots. Because the missiles have a minimum range, run in close enough to blind fire, like so, and hurt the hell out of Rex. The other thing, of course, it's a robot, so shaft grenades. If you need to get heat off of you, you can chuck a shaft, and Rex will be blinded momentarily. You don't have to really... For a second, you can run around freely, Rex is off your ass. If you can avoid the cone for a long enough while, Rex will also be off your ass. Like, Rex will be confused where you went, if you can avoid him. But, you know... Yikes! Wow, that missed me! Missiles! Oh, not a missile, the freaking laser. Blind fire. Gotcha! Wow, yeah! We win? Question mark?
Did that do it?
Uh-oh. Still operational!
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Whoa!
Hurry! Get away!
What?
Fox, the name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake.
So he's strong enough to hold Metal Gear's leg,
I'll send you back.
but he didn't just punch Snake's head off in the fight? Well, I think the presumption is he was holding back to have a fair fight in our boss fight, you know? No, now he has a Mega Man arm all of a sudden. What a freaking hero.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Metal Gear just rampaging in the background. But this is a really sad cutscene, so I shouldn't be laughing.
So bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, from the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister.
I'm sorry, it's so stupid, he's still just shooting in the background.
Her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
You are overly dramatic! I have drama sense!
About out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Yeah, he was Deep Throat, by the way, if you didn't realize. He was secretly helping us as Deep Throat, even while he was seeking to fight us, you know. A lot of plot stuff being found out now, you know? Ow. That looked very unpleasant. Yikes!
Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Oh my god! Look at this hero!
Is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroy the radome.
I guess? I don't know. I don't think foxes are that tough.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
So,
Now, in front of you.
we could fire, but Snake won't do it. Oh, it's really
Truly alive, nor truly dead.
fun little detail.
Shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
Oh, that's so weird how he scrapes him off.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Phase 2. It's same as Phase 1 actually. There's no like new moves from Rex. There's a couple of differences obviously. We're now aiming for Liquid in his cockpit. Who, oh, that's weird. I remember him having a much smaller cone at this point. Oh god, missiles are coming. Eat it, Liquid. Let's try running underneath him real quickly. Just check that. There's one way to like escape from the cone, like throw off the cone. I didn't get a... See? Look at that. I didn't get a chance to show this off earlier, but this is like how you can avoid the cone. I think it's easier with Liquid than with the Radome, because the position's more in the front. So, oh, I should use a ration. I'm really hurting. Goodness. There's a ration in the top right corner. I'll try to run to that at some point. So, shafts don't work anymore, but we can stun Liquid, basically, to have the same effect. The problem is that, what was I thinking? The problem is that the stun grenade lasts a lot less than the shaft grenade, so that's why it's not as useful. Ah, it seems he found my position when I did that. You know, there's something I want to try real quick. Hold on. This is a good chance. Hold on. Just get some distance from this big-ass robot. Since now we're aiming at a human target, I just want to give this a real quick. I've never tried this before. But there Liquid is. Oh, we can't aim high enough? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so Stinger it still is. That would have been fun trying to snipe him. I wonder if you can do that in Twin Snakes. I don't know. But, okay. I don't know what he was doing there, but he was taking his sweet time, wasn't he? Okay, we gotta run close and try and, again, run underneath him. Yeah, you just sit your ass right there. I'm gonna go and get that ration. I'm really low on rations. I've been getting my ass kicked. The bad thing about this fight... Okay, didn't have a chance. Yeah, the bad thing about this encounter is that if you die here, you have to start it from the beginning. So you have to do Phase 1 again. Take out the Radome before you can have a have another go at Liquid. But let's try to avoid that, shall we? Hold on, I want to give this one more go. Like, is there really no angle where we could... No, there isn't. Okay, he's moving again. It would have been a fun idea to, like, try and... Hey, Liquid. Enjoy. Ah, wasn't close enough. Ah, that laser is bad. Come on, let's get those. Yep, now he crouches down for the missiles. Let's back up a little bit to trigger the missiles again. There we go. So this ends up kind of being like this, like, very careful dance of you going back and forth to bait out the missiles. Ah! No, you don't, Liquid. Oop! I knew it. That was gonna catch me. I was too close. Or, like, you know... Oh, it... Nice! Blind fired into his face. Ah, shit! This is really going down to the wire. The fucking... I stood too close. Freaking laser. Gotcha! Woo! That was too close. I was getting a little spooked there. Oof. Not looking too good there with the giant. Robot, wow! Oh, went up in smoke. I think that's a pretty good boss fight. It's got like a really good like learning pattern recognition and like dealing with like the onslaught. I think it's like good fun. Very challenging there at the end though. I guess if you'd play more careful, like try to avoid the cone and, you know, use more stun grenades, it's maybe a little easier. So I was being a little impatient at the end there. Oh well. It paid off in the end, so we'll take it.